Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So Cleveland will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Gobert is out there with Griffin. And it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And here's the fast break. Here's Hazonia. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Outside Williams. James outside. He's looking for Love and finds him. Bergeron. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Smith's shot is good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here is Paul. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 31 points for LeBron.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's Hazonia. He's guarded by Love, and Hazonia gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
James kicks to Williams. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. There's Hazonia. He's guarded by Williams. Another one falls for the Clippers.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 3. There's a minute 34 left in the first overtime. We're in overtime if you've just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Pass to James. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. Poked loose. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Brooklyn Nets. And the pass to Hazonia. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
That's a pick by Love. Dishes it to Bergeron. Nails it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Paul kicks to Griffin. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there. Never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Griffin attacking, can't hit. Good D by James.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Hazonia. Clock at 6. Pass to Paul. Pulls it up, but he recovers it. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 1. 5 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Here's what's your take?
It's game time now, Kevin. Down 1. They've got enough time to make a couple of passes here to find the open man. They've got to bury the shot to win the game.
It's Williams with the drive. It falls!
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Paul. Connects!
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-1 or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. All